Drum. 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 Build that wall. Drum. 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 Now sing. Build that wall.
Build a wall, build a wall, build it tall, see it rise to the sky.
Hola, señors! ¿Cómo estás?
Hi.
It is the Tubcast on Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. That's a holiday that people celebrate, right?
It's another one of those that us Americans have turned into a drinking holiday.
Like St. Patrick's
Because
Day.
we're really good at that.
And Star Wars Day. Yeah.
Metal Geek says he'll be lurking tonight, but that's okay. We appreciate you watching anyway.
We do.
Thanks for lurking.
Yeah. Thanks for lurking.
Jabba Juice.
Yeah.
Get that Jabba juice.
Utakuka pochu. Probably. That's my guess.
I don't
No idea.
I mean, I'm not sure, but that's my guess. I
don't think they say juice.
No,
Yeah.
Jamba juice.
Jamba Juice. That's like a franchise. Oh.
I don't know.
No, I don't
No,
believe
it
it.
doesn't.
I don't
Maybe
believe
it
it.
started there.
It started there. Someone's like, we should go with this Jamba
Sipping
juice.
on Jamba
I like how you guys
juice.
are all playing on your phones and looking on the
I was
internet.
retweeting things,
I am
man.
looking up. to see
Everybody's
what
just
it's-
like zoning out here.
I'm
Like,
trying to figure out what Obi-Wan
we're not doing a
ordered.
show, guys. We're just here to play on our phones
Yeah.
and stuff. This is cool. That's cool. Oh, okay.
I was
Yeah.
trying to tweet and Facebook so that people knew that we were live right now.
That's your response. That's a good responsibility to have.
That was what I was
mean,
doing.
You should have done it 5 minutes ago.
Hey,
but-
I was trying to make sure that we were ready for other things that
Yeah.
the soundboard needed.
It's Jawa juice.
Jawa.
Jawa
Yeah, I
juice.
was gonna say
Very
yeah.
different from Jabba.
Jumba, what'd you say?
Jamboree?
Jamba, jam.
Jambalaya. Maybe he was drinking jambalaya.
Ew.
What a jerk.
Where is said juice coming from on the Jawa? That's really what we. Ew.
I feel like we're
Wow.
going down into the darkest corners of the Star Wars universe right now.
That's the best corners. Yeah.
Ugh.
Maybe they have maybe at the cantina they have like a juicer that they just throw Jawas in. Like it's a huge juicer. They're like,
Yeah.
I got another Jawa juice order, and then they just like throw a Jawa in there, and it just sprays it, like fills up like a dozen cups at once. It's like whoosh.
And then it just spins around like a margarita machine.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I must have been an old Jawa.
Okay,
Little
Jawa
too
juice.
green.
It was made of bantha hides mashed in with fermented grains.
Well, of course.
So there was no Jawas there?
It's like a cow you stuck into a blender.
So it's meat juice.
fermented it.
It's fermented meat juice.
That sounds gross.
Ew, it's gravy. It's gravy alcohol. Gravy grade alcohol.
Gravy grade alcohol.
Wow. I bet someone's tried that.
What, gravy
Making
booze?
gravy with alcohol.
That
I mean,
sounds
you
terrible.
could, I'm sure. I don't know that it would taste
Well, you
very
could roast
good.
your turkey with alcohol and then make the gravy from the drippings. That would work.
Yeah, but
Gosh. This sounds nasty.
Hot tips.
Hot tips.
Gravy
Maybe we
blues.
should just make some rum ham and put some gravy all over it.
Man.
Oh, with the brown sugar for sweetness. Yeah.
There you go. Now we got something cooking
Minute
here.
Tub, you're-
Pineapples.
You're number one.
This is what we should do.
Gravy Booze podcast.
Hey, that's what we should do for our first cooking
The
special.
gravy booze.
The gravy booze.
Oh, I was apparently 8-bit me is proving to be difficult.
Really?
Sounds about right.
Sorry, it's hard.
Is it because it's
So
all beige?
let's give some
It's- It's hard to
background.
capture this majesty. I know.
It's because it's all beige.
That sounds
Beige?
I don't know if anybody's gonna know what you're talking about that isn't us or Metal Geek.
Metal
'Cause-
Geek.
Yeah, that was
you
pretty
know,
insider
that
there,
is
Trevor.
true,
Come
Come
Trevor.
on, man.
You gotta have a lead in. You
Wait,
gotta
me?
explain.
Yeah.
what happened.
You were just
Oh,
like,
I'm sorry.
8-bit me
And
is
to-
hard to make. And I'm
to
just
go
like,
to the
Because I'm
Twitter.
so beautiful.
if I don't
Yeah.
have context to this, I'm just like, Trevor has lost his mind over there.
I'm sorry. I was simply responding.
Yeah.
I was simply addressing the chat.
You know, that's just something I say sometimes when I'm thinking to myself about myself. I'm just like, 8-bit me is hard to draw, man.
Yeah. So to give background, Metal
Do you
Geek.
draw or do you dot matrix it?
I don't know.
I mean,
You'll have to ask
8-bit.
the artist
it's
himself.
true.
8-bit me is hard to dot matrix.
All right, so tell us, Kyle,
Yeah. So
what
Metal.
is the backstory?
Can we just make T-shirts that say "I don't easily dot matrix"?
Yeah, I think so. Get on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're the one who makes the
you make
shirts.
the shirts, so you can. I mean, you pretty much have a lot of creative licensing
Excuse
there.
me, I'll go make a shirt. Enjoy. Someone else run the show.
You-
So
you
Metal
could
Geek
do another
is
shirt that-
basically making
8-bit.
8-bit versions
this.
of us.
Yeah, he made. We'll reveal them all at once. But if you want to see them, go to Twitter. They're all over Twitter.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because we were
That's right.
super proud of them.
Yeah, we were.
We shared them, we tweeted, we liked them, and retweeted. And Kyle and I put them as our profile
Yeah.
pictures. And
Jeremy got his
I just
done,
got
and now
mine. I
Trevor's
haven't put
being
it out there yet.
difficult.
it's okay.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta
I
say,
like the salt and pepper he put in there.
Kyle's is like spitting image. It looks.
It's true.
yeah,
It's true.
It's good.
It was probably hard to get the emo for me.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
so
So
emo.
emo. So emo.
That's right.
I'm trying to figure out like how to make a joke out of them calling you emo, like with like what you kind of really are versus
What
the
am
emo
I?
thing.
What-
I don't
I mean,
know.
where would
I
you
don't know
put
what
me
you
on
really
that
are. I don't,
List
you're kind of
I'm
a
interested.
geek.
in a good way or bad way.
You're an emo
Go.
geek.
What-
Little of both,
Okay,
maybe.
all right.
Maybe a little good, a little bad. We take the good with the bad.
So a little nerdy.
Take them both,
but
and then you
geeky.
have the facts of life, right?
Yep. It's hard to dot matrix yourself in the dark.
Oh boy.
Okay, but if you do that, it can only be on a black T-shirt.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. I don't know where you're going with this.
Or-
So Nathan, I'm glad that you could join
Cinco
us.
de Mayo.
I know
Yeah,
you work
way too
and
many
make tacos, and you got Cinco de Mayo off.
Really? How did we help? Was it because we called that spaghetti joint that time?
Or you said
Oh.
my other job.
Yeah.
My other
My real paying
My
job.
real job.
Where I take home all the monies.
People can send us money now. That's a thing.
I love how Jeremy's such a business
Jeremy
man.
just
I am.
automatically
You can
goes to
send
the
us money if you
advertisement.
You can definitely do that. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, we did start a Patreon if people want to support us. Not to brag about Metal Geek, but he was right there, our first
he's the
supporter.
man.
There
Here's
for
looking
us.
at you.
Thanks, Metal Geek, as always. But yeah, if anybody wants to, there's a button right on the Twitch stream down there you can click on, or on our YouTubes, or on our
Yeah.
Facebooks, or stuff.
Everywhere on the interwebs.
On our website at minutub.com, you can click on Patreon, and you can help us out.
If you can't figure it out, send us an email. I want to get them in a tub, and we'll send you a link.
Jeez. Okay, let's just get everything out of the way right now.
You know-
What else do you want to advertise
You know
here,
what, Jeremy's gonna make a tutorial
Brought
video
to
on
you
how
by-
to
No.
Patreon. You
Here
click
is
here.
where you go.
Oh hey, we have a question in the chat.
Yeah.
Hey,
because
Crazy, welcome back.
We've been talking about nothing. Apocalyptic zombie? Apocalyptic zombie.
Apocalyptic.
What's the topic, guys?
Hey, the topic is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah,
It
give
could
us
be
a
that.
topic.
We're just
Probably not.
we're kind of just jumping into the show, so we're getting our feet wet, you know.
Yeah.
So
We're communicating with each other.
yeah, so we're just kind of
Yeah.
you know, this is the top of the show is where we like to kind of just air out the laundry of the week. You know, what's been happening, what's been going down. Right now, we're talking about stuff.
Yeah.
It's Cinco de Mayo.
Jeremy's gonna do some racist
Jeremy's doing
accents.
some
I didn't.
terrible
Come on, that
accent.
wasn't even an accent. That was just me, pure me.
Well, why do you have pants, Nathan? Oh, okay, good, good.
Nathan, why are you wearing pants?
Padunkting.
But thanks for joining us, Apocalyptic Zombie.
Yeah,
really
click-
appreciate
If
it.
you haven't already,
Click
give us
on
a
the
follow
heart.
or heart, whatever it is. I can't keep track
It's a
anymore.
follow,
Is it
you
a follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do you want
Give
tub
him
bucks?
some
Oh
tub
my
bucks.
gosh.
It's really
We're starting this
confusing,
already.
but
If he
just for,
follows us, he'll definitely get them.
just for talking, we're giving you 10 tub bucks.
Yep.
Because that's just a thing we do. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're trying to
Yeah.
keep us on track, and we like to
appreciate
honor.
it.
Maybe someday these bucks will mean something, but right now they're just fun to give away. But yeah, so it's Cinco de
Wait,
Mayo.
what? Crazy Legs is saying there's no audio on Nathan.
Whoa.
Why is there no audio on Nathan?
And we're gonna
It
need
got
that.
Ah,
clicked.
crap.
And we're gonna need that because apocalyptic
I think I got it fixed now.
zombie
Yeah,
has
it's
has
fine.
a question that I think should be directed at Nathan.
Hey, thanks for following.
We like you.
Thank you
But-
for following.
Thank you.
So let's go to his question. So Nathan, apocalyptic zombie is asking. He or she
If.
has never had a taco.
What? That's awesome.
No, they
How-
said if I
So
said.
we're
Oh.
going with this.
I was gonna say that's like never like.
How would
pooping.
you describe a taco, Nathan? Go.
What kind of taco?
Doesn't matter.
Go.
A
Nathan.
stereotypical ground beef,
A taco.
hard shell taco, whatever.
Explain a taco.
All right. It's a crispy shell that forms a U shape, and in it you put your typically meat, but you could also substitute with like beans or
Tofu.
other kinds of meat.
I think we're.
I suppose you could put tofu in there. Yeah, sure.
I think we're more thinking taste.
What kind of shell? Like an egg shell or a turtle shell?
No, it's like a crispy tortilla shell
Oh, okay.
traditionally. Although
So-
you can do it with soft shells.
Are they good?
Yeah.
So it's just
Well, if they're made well.
it's just meat in a shell.
Yeah.
Usually with
All
like
right,
tomatoes
all right,
and
no.
cheese and lettuce and stuff.
Okay, so
We've got some explanation
so
here.
it's like I would say it's like you got like if you're going with a crunchy traditional, you've got that crunchy corn shell, and then you bite it so your teeth like it's like they're breaking through this barrier, and it's like this barrier that's keeping out all this flavor zone, and so you bite into it, and then it's like, and then as your teeth go
then
in,
it falls apart.
then there's like this spicy meat, that gets in your mouth, and we all like spicy meat in our mouth. And then there's like a creamy cheese and maybe a sour cream, and then like you got your lettuce and tomatoes.
A little
and
bit of-
onions.
little bit of hot
So you got that
sauce.
cold. That cold
Yeah.
hits you after that heat. Like you got that heat and then a cold.
It's true.
And then maybe you got some hot sauce in there, and then you get a burn, and then you
Gonna
just
take you right into
just get-
the flavor zone.
flavor zone.
Oh, flavor zone. Sorry.
And then you're just crunching it, and it's just like, and you get that bite, and you're like, oh, I gotta have another bite, and then you just keep going, and then 13 tacos later, you die.
So I got to tell you, since we are going with the laundry thing and tacos, I had
Kyle had diarrhea.
Oh boy.
I had Taco Bell and it wrecked my pants.
Oh gosh.
Oh, God.
no, no.
But not in a way that you would think.
You weren't
Not in
headed
a-
to an interview.
No, not
All
in
right.
the way that you would think. I went to Taco Bell tonight, and I walked in the door, and as I walked in the door, I didn't move any further than the door because I have my keys on my belt loop, and the keys caught a hold of like the door hook, and like pulled it with it, but like ripped a hole in my pants. And Eric, I'm sure you can see it right now. It's a good thing it wasn't bikini day because
It's not
otherwise
too
you'd be
bad.
getting some cheek over here.
It's a little hole.
But yeah, it was an adventure, and it kind of pulled the metal piece off, I was a little surprised. And
that does not sound right.
I hope they're able to lock their doors tonight.
That's awkward.
But oh no. No, you're taking a picture and posting it on the internet, aren't you?
Stop moving.
There we go.
That's
seriously,
creepy.
Yeah, he's taking a picture of my butt right now, I think.
So if you want to find, where are you posting that on Twitter?
I'll put that on Instagram.
Instagram. Okay,
Ooh,
yeah. So
on
we
the
got
Insty.
we got Instagram. I think we're just Men in a Tub there, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
You can
Wanna
find
check
us.
Yeah,
us
we're
on
Men in a
Instagram.
Tub everywhere except for YouTube. That's where we're the Men in a Tub.
Yep.
I got a taco story.
Okay, go.
So before I moved, I went out. I went to hang out with some of my coworkers, and one thing led to another, and we wound up going for a taco run at like midnight.
After making tacos all day.
No. Before I moved. So when I was working at a spaghetti.
Oh, when
place.
you were here. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about your taco making friends.
No, spaghetti making friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's just say I was in a certain abnormal state of mind.
Okay.
Hi?
Not altered.
Perhaps, yes.
Okay.
And
But you didn't exhale.
no, I did at
Let
some
him tell
point.
the story.
Just let him finish the story.
Come on.
And in this state of mind, I forgot that I'm a vegetarian, so I wound up eating like
Oh, no.
20 tacos.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You
did.
killed-
My stomach was a mess the next day.
You killed
Oh,
so
yeah.
many cows.
All right, so I put a link for him to our most expensive taco video.
Yeah.
Check
Oh,
that out.
he was talking because Apocalypse Dumb says here that he lives over in the UK.
Whoa!
So.
Yeah, we got it.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for the
Who was
follow.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that.
That was
Kickstart.
Flex something. I'm sorry we didn't catch your name. Something Kickstart. Yeah.
Shout it out in the chat. We'll give
Yeah.
you some tub bucks.
Give you
Yeah.
some tub bucks.
Okay. Well, first we got to sort out how many tub bucks does Apocalypse
10.
Zombie have? 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Yeah.
So I'm curious
for
about
joining
this.
the chat.
Just
Okay,
because.
that was. Let's just call him Kickstart. The other one. It's
well, he'll get.
XWFX
If
Kickstart.
he wants any tub bucks, he can talk or he can just
Yep.
listen.
Yep.
It's up
Yeah,
to
we're
them.
okay
All right,
with creepers.
all right, let's move on from the tub bucks.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, I'm curious about this taco thing in the UK. Okay, Apocto. I want to know, like, is it like are tacos like even like you said you got a Taco Bell, which is cool,
they're
but they're
far
kind of
distance
far away.
away.
Yeah, they
But
just
they're
started
rare.
getting.
But like, are there not like any other like just locally owned Mexican restaurants? Like, because I mean, in America, I guess we're so close to Mexico, it's pretty common. Like,
Yeah.
everywhere, even all the way up and down the states, there's Mexican food.
I mean, there's
So-
trucks that sit on the side of the road here that sell you tacos.
Yeah, and we're in
So-
Nebraska,
Yeah.
in like dead middle
You know,
of the United States.
Maybe we're in the UK. If you're okay with at least telling us that, maybe we'll find you something.
Yeah, we'll,
You know?
we'll Yelp. We'll find some Yelp reviews.
There's a
Jeremy's going to direct you to
checking it
to
out.
the UK's
Gringo
best taco.
Special. It's the name of a taco bar that's Swedish.
Jeremy's gonna
Swedish
order
fast
you
food chain.
order you an Uber,
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
have them pick
Send
you
you a
up.
taco.
Do you have Uber in the UK?
I think it's
Crazy
everywhere.
wants
It's
to know
in
how
the-
many tub bucks he got last night. I don't even know. There was no amount that was specified. I don't think.
I was too busy.
Trevor was too busy dying.
Yeah, I
in
was too busy
Battlefront.
getting
Right.
shot in the face a bunch. So
Okay, so he's in
Give him
Manchester.
100.
Manchester.
Give him 100
Okay.
for last night.
So
Trevor.
he's in Manchester. So find him a taco joint, Jeremy.
I'm
and
on it.
Let's move on. Yeah. So Kyle, you were wondering about predictions with Captain America:
yeah,
the Civil War
I
coming out.
I mean, there's a new movie coming out this week. There may be people that
Friday.
are watching it right now
Uh-huh.
because it's Thursday night and people do that now. Captain America: Civil War. I was wondering if anybody had any wild predictions for this one.
Anybody?
Anybody?
He dies.
Spider-Man's gonna be in it.
Spider-Man's
oh
gonna be
man,
in
that's
it.
so crazy. I would never have guessed that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a pretty good, pretty safe prediction there.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty safe.
Okay.
Um.
Ant-Man's gonna make an appearance.
Yep.
Okay.
Black Widow has a love affair
With who?
Black Panther.
with Black Panther and then
no.
what?
Like goes with like.
They
I
make
can't think of his name. With
they
the
make
guy with the wingsuit.
They make Black Panther
Hawkeye?
spider babies.
No, that's not Hawkeye. That's
Falcon?
Falcon, yeah.
Okay.
They have a tryst.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, but they've got to hide it from
Hulk?
Captain America, obviously,
Why?
because he's
I
jealous.
thought she was involved with Hulk.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's
she was
jealous.
involved with Hulk, and he's off in
This is my
outer
story.
space.
Okay.
Well, yeah, of
Okay.
course he is. She has needs.
I'm gonna
space.
Well, he's supposed to appear in the next Thor movie. It's supposed to be like a cosmic buddy cop show or something.
Okay, confession. I'm like 4 movies behind.
Oh.
There you go. So I sent him a list, by the way. Manchester's best Mexican restaurants. You've got the list.
All right. I'm glad you could
Jeremy
help.
has always got your back wherever you go.
Chiliango is number
He
one.
never
on the
lets
list.
anything go.
El Capo, Luck, Lust, Liquor, and Burn. That's the best named one, I think.
I like that one.
That's
Yeah.
pretty small.
I'm gonna predict that Captain America votes for Donald Trump. And that
There's going to be a cutscene where he's going in to put the polling booth.
Iron Man votes for Bernie Sanders.
And that's
You
what
know-
starts the Civil
You know,
War.
that is actually
Whoa.
interesting because I would take Iron Man as probably a Trump guy.
And
You know?
I wouldn't take Iron Man as a Sanders guy.
How
Or-
about this?
wait.
Wouldn't this be crazy if the whole thing started because Captain America and Iron Man had a relationship in between
Whoa.
this and Age of Ultron,
You
and
have
they
my
broke up.
curiosity.
They were like,
They broke up, and
Like
so
a-
then there was a big thing that happened.
like,
Or Captain.
Oh, the classic Ben-Hur thing.
Yeah,
wait,
that's it.
like a homosexual relationship.
Yeah.
No,
That's what he's getting at.
that's
Okay.
That's good.
I'd ship it.
Yeah.
We've got a seal of approval for the ship from Nathan.
There you go.
So
I don't think we had any real bold
Apocalypse
ones.
saying is that they got way too much U.S. media over there.
That's
Probably true.
That is absolutely.
I
sure
mean,
you know all about
I,
the
I
Trump.
think it's probably just because it's like such a freaking zoo over here right now. Like it's just a carnival of craziness. So
Nothing makes sense anymore, really.
It's like watching a crashing train.
Existentialism.
I think people it's just too entertaining to ignore it.
I really want to write in Terry Crews as President Camacho.
Terry Crews?
Terry.
Who's Terry?
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. Yeah, not
The-
Crews.
the actor,
not C-R-U.
CREWS.
All right,
C-R-E-W-S.
all right.
He was the president in Idiocracy.
So it's speaking of Hispanics.
We're gonna jump into this
Oh,
one, aren't we?
no.
Brace yourself,
Donald
folks.
Trump tweeted today, "Happy Cinco de Mayo, the best taco bulls." Jeremy, can you read this in your best Trump impersonation?
Do it.
Yeah, Trump, not the other one that you were trying to do earlier.
I can't do it, guys.
So
Can't do it.
it's happy Cinco de Mayo. The best taco bowls are made in Trump Tower Grill. I love Hispanics. And then there's a picture of him. Let me switch
I
cameras.
suppose
here.
that's better than his normal I love Mexicans.
Yeah, I guess.
He's trying to be inclusive now. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this
He doesn't want to leave out the
Guatemalans, right.
Guatemalans.
That's right.
and he tweeted this out, and I don't know. Like I as much as I try to hate Donald Trump, I almost kind of halfway just admire his blind like craziness. Unless this is just so well orchestrated that we don't realize. But like just how can this get any more weird like and perfect?
I mean,
and,
he looks weird in this picture too. Like
He looks like a
hunched
kid.
he
over.
looks like someone forced that in front of him and was like, "Hey, put up a thumbs up. We're gonna tweet this."
but he seems
obviously
kind of
his first
super
bite,
happy to
but
be eating that.
That's
though.
what I think. He looks like a kid. He's just like, oh my gosh, a taco salad.
I love taco bowls. Yeah. He's like, yeah, taco bowls. So let's let TheVerge.com. This tweet came out, and then they took a real deep dive. So let's
Oh
dive
boy,
in with them.
we're gonna dive with him, aren't we?
Yeah.
Everything.
By the way,
terrible
I'm
about
gonna
Donald
back him up.
Trump's.
I'm just gonna when we get there.
Wait. I don't even want to
I'm
know
supporting the Donald on this one,
On the taco bowl.
on the whole thing.
that you enjoy taco
Wait,
bowls.
are you talking
Yeah.
about this order? Are you
I-
referring to this article
Yes.
specifically? Oh, okay. So it says everything's terrible about Donald Trump's taco bowl tweet. So let's see. Let's scroll down here. There's a taco bowl, right? And
First one, utter insincere.
yeah, so it's
utterly.
utterly
I
insincere.
can't read.
So they're saying the photo's insincere. The his face and everything seems insincere because of the grin. He squints, whatever, right? Then this is the interesting. Where's where it gets a little interesting. It says the absence of vegetables.
Sounds like a good taco bowl to me.
It says the phrase taco bowl sounded strange at first. Shouldn't it be a taco salad? When I looked at the photo, I realized that there was no salad here.
Yeah, it's a
okay,
true
it's
taco
just a
bowl.
fried.
Actually, that is right. It is a taco bowl. It is not. It is not a taco salad.
That's
beef
a
and
lot of
cheese.
meat in there, though. If that's all meat.
Hey, it's probably legs day, so he's got to get his protein in.
Oh man, that is a lot of meat.
That's called a freedom.
So then they even go even creepier, and they see that there's like a picture of his ex-wife in a bikini on the desk, and they like kind
They're
of
still
circle
friends,
it.
aren't
What?
Yeah.
they? They're still friends,
So
right?
there's a reason for this, though.
What's that?
So that's in a magazine, and the magazine article is actually talking about the fact that she is now going to be on the next season of Dancing with the Stars.
His ex-wife?
His ex-wife. This is his second ex-wife out of 3 exes and 1 current, right? He's on his 4th.
I don't know.
I don't.
Anyway.
I don't
Get
pay
the whole
attention.
set.
As many ladies. Anyway, so the article is talking about that she's basically she's coming back into the spotlight, partially because Trump is in the spotlight and Dancing with the Stars was desperate, I guess.
Aren't they always?
Yeah,
Dancing with the Yesterday Stars.
yeah.
Yeah. So and
So
then
you can't blame him.
Yeah.
You know.
I just think
What's
it's
the
funny.
last one? The fork.
I wonder
what
if it was
about it?
intentional though, like it was there
Yeah.
on purpose.
It was just him talking about plastic forks, but they were saying because he had an actual like silverware, like a metal
Oh, okay.
fork. But I just think it's funny that they got so far to like find this little thumbnail of an image in the corner of his ex-wife, and they're like,
They were really looking for
overanalyzing it.
something.
Everybody looks for something to hate about Trump.
I'm surprised they didn't find the
There's so
Illuminati
much.
or
it's
something.
it's the American pastime.
His Illuminati ring is like in the background.
Apocalypse says it. Apocalyptic. He says, "I hope the day before the elections, he turns around and tells everyone it was a joke."
You know, we've been waiting for that for a long time.
But at this point, I don't think it's happening.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I mean, that would be honestly, it would still be the greatest burn and prank ever if he got so far as to being elected and then was like, ha, joke's on you, I don't want it.
Yeah.
That would be interesting to see.
what would that even?
I don't even know. We'd just descend into pure chaos, I'm sure.
No.
I bet he'd abdicate, and his vice president, Sarah Palin, would take
It's
over.
happened before. The president would resign and the vice president would take over.
Yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
pretty simple.
I don't think he's going to run with a vice president. He's just
I
going to
bet
run
even
by himself.
Apocalyptic knows that about American politics.
Oh, the Trump platform.
Yeah, Trump platform. Whoever his wife is currently is the vice president.
So Reddit actually has quite a bit going on right now about who should be his VP, and the leading contender from Trumpites, I guess, is Rand Paul. So we'll see.
Really?
Yeah, right now.
Do you think he would take it though, if it got offered?
Absolutely not.
I didn't think so,
Absolutely not.
but that would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
I know. On one hand, maybe you just jump on the ship and try and do the best you can.
Try to.
I mean,
be
think about it though. If he got assassinated like right away,
Yeah.
now this sounds like a real conspiracy theory.
I'm not sure it's a theory. I think it's a plan.
But Jeremy
be.
found this cool song.
I did.
And a video.
We need a video game of building a wall now.
Build a wall.
We'll do it in Minecraft.
Build it tall. See it rise up to the skies. Up
It's a pretty good
to the
song.
skies. Brick by brick by brick, stone by stone.
Okay, that's enough of that.
That was great.
That is the best song I've ever heard about a wall.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty.
I'm a Pink Floyd fan.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's
Wow.
saying a lot. That's saying a lot. Well, let's dive in head first. We've got our first story for you. Nathan, all the way from Texas, delivers us this story from NPR.org.
Yes, sir. A psychologist, he's actually a professor, said that he thinks dogs don't like being hugged
It's very specific.
in general.
Okay.
In general.
All right.
Because their genetics are preferred for being able to bolt if something dangerous happens. And if they're hugged, they feel trapped. And he says that, for those of you who are looking on video, this expression that the dog has where you can see the whites of its eyes, that is an expression of stress. And he sees that in a lot of pictures of people hugging dogs.
They're just like, please let me
I
go.
think I can agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, now that you've mentioned the white of the eyes, yeah. That dog does not want to be hugged right there.
I think that's just the dog showing how much it loves its little kid owner. And it's just like, aw, she's hugging me.
No.
I love it so much.
He's looking up like, save me.
Aw. I think this was a weird faint dog bark in the back. So who let the dogs in? Anybody?
No. No.
Please, if I had said that, I would have gotten a boo you.
I know.
True story.
I'm sorry.
I was in the wrong soundboard. I couldn't get to it in time.
That's interesting, though. I mean, I think kids are probably more prone to hug dogs. But I suppose
Maybe that's why they're more stressed out.
Yeah, it could just be that maybe it's because they want to hug back and they can't get their paws
Their
up.
paws can't do
Yeah.
it.
Or because
Ralphie
kids
wants
stress
to
them out.
Yeah, those kids, those darn kids. I don't know.
There has been opposition to this hypothesis. One other professor said, I think it's just because the dogs he's examining are in photos and thus are posed, and they might not be in the most natural positions for themselves.
See, look at this.
That dog looks like it's about to eat her.
This dog.
Yeah, that dog's like,
I'm
oh
so
yeah.
It's happy. It's not gonna eat anything. It's
I don't know,
like,
I think it's just the color around the eyes that almost look like a frown.
he's super happy. He wants a hug. He loves that hug so much. He's so into that hug right now.
Yeah, but that's a different type of hug. He could more easily get out of that if he wanted.
Aw,
Apocalyptic can confirm that they've had a hug from a dog.
those. Yeah, bigger dogs will do that. They'll get up right
Yeah.
on you and give you a hug. And then usually when they do that, like I look really stressed out because I can't run. So
What are you doing? Leave me alone.
it goes both ways. Yeah. All right. Well, if you you got a personal relationship with your dog, I think you know if it wants to be hugged. So you do you. Really, that's all there is. You do you.
Yeah.
You hug your dog.
Hug that dog.
Hug that mother-loving dog. All right. This one comes from Fortune.com.
Yeah, this one's weird.
Author says women who aren't mothers also deserve paid maternity leave.
Yes.
I'm already going to veto that one.
I'm intrigued, but only because
Just women.
that would infer that men who are not fathers should deserve the leave as well, right?
Well, that's
Yes,
paternal.
her
leave,
name is
so-
Megan, and she believes
That
that
explains it.
all women need time off from their jobs to just focus on themselves. She calls it maternity leave.
Oh my gosh.
And
Feminist?
it doesn't specify.
I don't think they need to specify. That's pretty obvious.
We're a whole bunch of
She
bigots
needs-
up here.
Maternity leave? That's called a
Maternity.
sabbatical.
The me party.
It's called
a party just for
Take your
PTO.
PTO.
Yeah.
This is my favorite quote from her. It seemed that parenthood was the only path that provided a modicum of flexibility. There's something about saying I need to go pick up my child as a reason to leave the office on time that has far more gravitas than, say, my friend just got ghosted by her OkCupid date and needs a margarita.
Yeah, there's a lot. See, I run into this a lot
gosh.
as like I think. I mean, not to have like a superiority complex. I think Jeremy would back me up with this. I mean, we're the only two here that are parents, and I think that like you run into that a lot. Like if you're dealing with people who don't have kids, they have. I mean, and I understand it because I was there before too. They have zero sympathy for you. Like, I mean, it's just
But
not.
to be honest, they should. I'm going to be negative on that one.
I mean, I'm just saying though they have zero. But that's what I'm trying to say is there's no way to convey that. There is no way.
No, there isn't.
That's what I'm trying. That's my point. Is there's no way to convey where that sense of urgency comes from, and it's like, and there's not even really a good way to explain it. I don't think so until they have children of their own and understand what that means.
But I'll be honest,
Right,
I have the same feeling like when say when I was in college working at at a restaurant, and other people who work there smoked, and they're like, "Oh, I gotta go take a 15-minute smoke break," and I'm like, "Oh, and I can't take one because I don't smoke."
That's
You know?
different, though.
Why is it different?
It's different than kids, cigarettes and kids.
No,
I
I'm
don't. Do I
saying-
have to explain
it's
that?
saying
to you?
one person, because of a personal lifestyle choice, gets a break, and the other person who doesn't choose that doesn't.
I will say, I mean, as someone that doesn't have kids, I mean, I completely understand where you're coming from with that. I just know that there are like those couple people, and everybody knows them, that there's always something that's happening that you're like, is there really something that's happening here? Or
Yeah.
are you using this as a way of getting out of what you want to do and go and do your own? I mean, I think
I want to get paid
wants
to not
to.
work. is
But
what it is.
that's
Right.
this lady's point, though, is what you just said, guys.
right.
Yeah.
That's and I mean, I think that there are far fewer people that are just doing that than actually having legitimate reasons with their kids having something that that the kid just barfed all over the school.
Well, but I think that goes back to the problem of like any company. Like if you're working a company where you don't treat your employees well and you don't respect them and don't give them the freedom that they deserve, you're going to run into people making excuses to get out of things. And I think that's just the way
true.
That's the way it works. And so, I mean, are those people, do they have legitimate issues where they need to go attend to their children? Maybe not. But the fact that you even question it is the problem. Like there shouldn't be an environment where that
They're
is
obviously working in a workforce that doesn't value the employees in the same way.
Or value
I mean,
family, yeah.
Yeah, well, like I'm fairly fortunate where I work. I had the opportunity to work from home one day a week. I had the opportunity to have kind of some flexible scheduling because of what I do.
Jeremy Bragg.
No, thank you. But I'm just saying it's
that needs to be a sound
that
clip.
should be. But it's purely because the place that I work finds value in that kind of work-life split.
Yeah. Yeah.
So get a different job, lady.
Apocalyptic is getting a little bit graphic in the chat in his explanation of childbirth, explaining what happens to the female anatomy when a child is born, and versus a woman who doesn't go through that. But I mean, here's the flip side of that. Like, too, is I mean, if someone adopted, they should be also, afforded the same privilege as a parent who gave natural birth to their child. But yeah, I think that it's a hard path to cross because I know what it was like before and after, and I think it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah. And I think even when I've used that excuse to get out of things at work, I just feel super uncomfortable because it's just like I know people are thinking, yeah, right, again, sure, I bet.
Whatever you
I
You have
bet.
horrible kids.
Yeah, you're so inconvenienced, So, but I don't know. This whole I don't have any kids, I should still get maternity leave thing is kind of silly though. But
Yeah.
It's maternity leave.
I'm gonna say
Glad we
that's a
can agree on that.
hard pass.
yeah, I mean maybe if it was like if a guy should get the same maternity leave as a woman if they're married, like and their wife has.
Yeah.
I think that
I agree with that.
That's paternity leave.
but I mean,
But
this,
that doesn't
what,
happen
What
very
this
Oh, hey,
lady
my
is,
job has that too.
what this lady is talking about is a
should have another kid.
sabbatical, being able to
Can't.
take time off,
syringe.
which some companies will do. So go find yourself a.
I love how we're having a conversation around
I was just explaining
Kyle.
to Jeremy, even though he had a vasectomy, we could stick a needle in there and get some of the Bisquick out.
Try me breakfast.
I'm not sure they are anymore.
Pancakes, anyone?
No one.
Oh, we'll move on. What are we?
Yes. So I saw this on Facebook, and I have no idea if this works or, for all I know, it's an elaborate hoax. But I thought it was
Probably.
something we needed to talk about.
Okay.
It is developed by Temptations Labs, and it is an attempt to translate cats' meows into human speech.
That's awesome.
So they got inspired by a Pixar movie.
Squirrel.
Not necessarily, but that's what the article says.
So this video, can I play it?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
This is a really short one. There's a longer one below.
Hello.
Catterbox.
I love that name.
The world's first talking cat collar. Okay, so there's a longer video down here.
Yes, this one has more phrases than just hello.
It was like,
You're like he's emotional.
oh, there's an ad. I like
we
how it
love
was like
ads.
meow, and then hello.
It's such an epic voice.
Yeah,
too.
super
Hello.
contrary.
Skip that ad.
Oh, hey, thanks.
I do appreciate how these are actual human voices and not like a computer voice.
Yeah. Let's see. Here we
Since
go.
the beginning of time, cats have been an enigma. No one really knows
That
what they're
cat
thinking.
saying all that?
Studies show they only meow in order to communicate with humans. So we set out on a mission to get to know them better. By analyzing different cat noises, we've designed a digital sensor that detects a cat's meow and uses a unique program to turn it into a human voice. Simply connect to our app and select your cat's new voice.
Oh no, that's creepy.
Oh my gosh.
The result: the world's first talking cat collar.
This has got to be fake.
This is rather fun.
I love it. We should get one.
Is there? Have you
rather
done
fun.
any research to see whether this is like even remotely legit? Like,
I have no idea. I know they have prototypes in Australia and the UK.
I love the movie reference.
This is rather fun.
yeah. All right. Well,
That's fantastic. It has to be fake.
thedailymail.com. You can go check it out for yourself. It might be real. Maybe
Yeah.
it's real.
Go buy one. Trevor, are you gonna go buy one for Boris?
Probably.
Okay.
Boris wants.
I hope it has a Russian accent.
Yes. Zika. That's French. Okay, so we're at Time Magazine or Time.com.
Did you
Yes,
just
sir.
You just pulled a Jeremy.
Yeah, I did.
So the GLAAD recently said that
Wait,
Disney.
the what? Oh, Glad. Okay.
Glad.
That's
They recently said that
gangsters
Disney-
laying around at
Dungeons.
Dungeons.
You done?
No, it's okay.
Oh man.
Grandmas laying adult alcoholics
Drunk.
drunk, dead.
So Glad recently said that Disney failed their LGBT representation test for last year,
Oh my gosh.
which inspired Twitter to start the hashtag Give Elsa a Girlfriend, meaning that in Frozen 2, Elsa should be in a same-sex relationship.
That makes sense.
Here's where I don't like this. I'd be okay with a
no.
Frozen 2 where Elsa is an explicit homosexual. But I want the writers to do it because they think it's right for the character. I don't want them to just kowtow to a Twitter hashtag.
It's so annoying, yeah, because it's just like, if you just like tell, that's partially why I'm so annoyed when people like try and influence what a writer's trying to do, because it's like, let the writer do what they're trying to do.
If you don't like it, don't go see it.
Yeah, if you don't like it, you don't like it.
Yeah, forcing something in just for the sake of it being like, hey, I want to see this, so you better do this.
Unless it's a superhero movie, then just go see it anyway, right, Eric?
Girls like amputated alcoholic dads.
Oh, this could go south quick.
That actually was pretty good.
Apocalyptic has a good one in the chat, but I'm
We'll
not going
leave
to
that.
repeat
He's
it.
not gonna repeat
Yeah.
that, but well played.
Yeah, give him
Ten-
five
ten
tub bucks.
five is
Yeah,
good.
five
$5
tub bucks.
Actually, take that back. Give him 69 tub bucks. All right, what were you saying? So, anyways,
Oh.
Nathan,
Oh boy.
Yes, sir.
Should we watch this video?
Does it,
I didn't.
that's behind the
There wasn't
scenes
a
of a
video when I
movie.
looked at this article.
I don't know
before.
that's gonna have any impact on it.
Yeah, let's. Oh no.
Do you want to have a
Oh, no.
girlfriend?
Start it right here.
I've never been better. This is so nice. Oh, I wish it could be like this all the time.
Yeah.
This is going.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
Me too.
No, please don't.
Well,
Is this
but it
Well,
your
I'm bored.
girlfriend?
can't. It can't.
Who is this?
But it can't.
Okay, I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah, that's not
that
gonna
was-
What's
happen.
happening here?
so there's a hashtag that says "Give Elsa a girlfriend," and is this actually getting any steam? Like, or is it?
it got enough steam to get an
I
article
was gonna
about
say
it.
it's on Time Magazine, the
Oh.
website.
But Disney isn't gonna. I mean, they are gonna like put some gay people in the next Star Wars movie. They said.
Well, apparently Poe is
So-
already gay. Actually.
Well, the guy was
Wait,
gay,
Poe
right?
is already gay?
Poe's gay.
Yeah, Oscar Isaac said he played Poe gay.
So he made the decision, or like the
No, it was already decided.
by like who?
I don't know.
Is that why everyone's trying to
Lucas
ship
in
him
general.
and Finn?
Wait, are you saying that Poe and Finn are the new Han and Leia?
I think,
No, J.J.
no.
Abrams denied that Poe and Finn would get together.
That doesn't mean that the internet hasn't
I don't
had
think
its
he's
say.
Man.
My fan fiction says Poe and Finn are lovers.
You mean your Finn fiction?
Yeah, my fan fiction.
Oh my gosh, no.
Wow. Where did this go wrong?
I don't know.
Cinco de Mayo!
I don't know. Let's
Just-
move on.
Can we just
I've completely forgotten what my next story
can we
is.
just give Elsa a girlfriend already?
Okay.
Something about monkeys being unequally
Ooh.
paid.
This one's fun.
Oh, sorry, I should switch to your story.
Yeah, this is from a
like it's a
TED Talk.
video.
It's a clip of a much longer speech,
Okay.
and he was talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
unequal pay, and he said, when you pay monkeys for tasks and you give them both cucumbers, everybody's fine. But in this scenario, they give one monkey grapes and another cucumbers, and just watch what happens.
It's pretty good.
The one on the left is the monkey who gets cucumber. The one on the right is the one who gets grapes. The one who gets cucumber, note that the first piece of cucumber is perfectly fine. The first piece she eats. Then she sees the other one getting grape, and you will see what happens. So she gives a rock to us, that's the task. And we give her a piece of cucumber, and she eats it. The other one needs to give a rock to us. And that's what she does. And she gets a grape. And she eats it. The other one sees that. She gives a rock to us now, gets again cucumber.
Oh, poor monkey. I feel so bad for it.
What's this?
The monkey just threw the cucumber.
It gets better. It gets
This
better.
monkey is super ticked. Just threw the cucumber at her.
He tests the rock now against the wall.
Make sure
He
it's a
needs to
real
give it to
rock.
us. And she gets cucumber
Another
again.
cucumber.
Throws it on the ground.
That monkey is not having that cucumber.
So this is basically the Wall Street protest that you see here.
Everybody wants grapes.
I want
Give me those grapes.
Oh, that is awesome.
Oh man.
Man, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess the Meternity one kind of makes sense now.
Ah, he's got jokes.
No,
You disgust me.
it's true.
That was really great. So,
That was a fantastic find, Nathan. I see you've got more animals.
I
This-
have
this
a
is-
lot of animal stories. This
The
week.
rest of yours is animals. So what's going on here?
Spoilers.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is a kangaroo Joey who was found orphaned by the police department in Australia and taken in as one of their own. It has gone on patrol with this police officer you see in the picture, and then one day it was abducted by an eagle.
Whoa.
The police officer chased after the kangaroo and managed to save him, but he's in recovery right now.
poor Joey.
I
Took
was
that eagle's food.
he one day will grow up to become eagle kangaroo.
Yeah. He'll hunt down the eagles. Kill them all.
Boy, I sure hope so.
Kick
Sound-
criminals in
How,
the face.
how did an eagle? That had to have been a decent-sized eagle to pick that thing up.
I'm sure it was.
They
That's
have,
actually terrifying. I mean, that's like a small child's size that an eagle just picked up and flew off with.
They have all sorts of huge animals
Well,
down in Australia.
take a look at YouTube. There's plenty of eagle attacking kangaroo videos. Throwing that out there. Yeah, you should totally not do that.
Okay, so the kangaroo got saved from the eagle then. So it's a
Yes.
happy story.
Yes.
What's this audio?
That's the police
Wednesday
officer
morning,
talking about the incident.
Just doing some normal fatigues on the vehicles. I let Cujo out of his pouch just to have a bit of a run around in the back compound. It's a fully fenced, it's a 6.5 foot high fence.
I like
So I
accents.
didn't think there was any risk of...
This is a 7-minute clip. We're not going to listen to
No,
that.
no. Check it
I
out.
didn't expect you to.
Oh wow, I turned you up
Official
loud.
freeze review.
He spent 7 minutes explaining that the eagle took the
Joey.
Joey.
All right.
Yes.
Caught on video, bear is uninvited house guest at second floor apartment. This comes from FoxNews.com.
Yeah, I literally decided we hadn't had enough bear stories, so I Googled bear news.
Oh.
And this was all over the place.
Tub bucks for him.
Tub bucks for Nathan.
50
That's
tub
right.
bucks.
We like our bear
50.
stories.
Oh, that's generous.
Good.
We haven't had bear stories
Maybe
in a
we
while.
should wait and see how good this is.
Okay.
Let's see.
So he wanders into a second-story apartment in Colorado, and at like 4 a.m, the owner comes out, finds him, and then barricades himself in the closet and calls the authorities.
Okay. We're watching.
So this
it
is
now.
the bear owner?
No, this is
No,
the
no,
authority.
it's the
The
apartment
owner of the apartment.
Yeah.
Wild bear.
Come
Are,
on,
are
buddy.
they talking to the bear like he's a? Oh, it's a cub. Yeah!
Wow. Come on, Rob, get out of here.
Oh, they're so mean to that bear.
What are they supposed to do?
That
Come
was
here,
me.
little bear. Chew off my hand.
They're super. They were like.
It was a cub. He totally only get a couple fingers.
Apocalyptic's wondering who's keeping count of the tub bucks. That's Trevor
That's me.
on the far end over there.
Yeah.
I am the official tub treasurer.
Yeah.
We did tweet it out from last week, so we'll try to do
We'll
that
update
again.
him.
We'll tweet an update.
What happened to Crazy?
I don't know. He was here
disappeared.
and then he vanished.
What do we say? How many tub bucks for Nathan?
You probably got arrested again.
Let's give him 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, Crazy Legs saw. What did he say in the chat last night? He saw a little. He was in an elevator and he saw a little button with a picture of a fire hat on it,
Yeah.
and he thought.
yeah.
He said, if I push this button,
Maybe it'll give me a fire
maybe
hat.
it'll give me a
me a
fire
fire
hat.
hat.
They'll give me one, and so we pushed it, and he got a ticket for
Oh, there he is.
$157.
He's here.
Okay.
He didn't get arrested. That's good to know.
We were worried you were driving and tubbing again. He's just chilling. Okay, thanks for checking in. We just had to make sure you're still.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just want to make sure that everyone's safe
still
here.
around. Okay. Let's
Trevor's
move on
up.
to Trevor's stories.
What do we got,
it's my
Trevor?
stories.
Is there any games in yours? I think games would be
I'm
cool
gonna
to
look
talk
it
about.
I have a few.
We really
Okay.
haven't talked about
Uh,
any
I
games
know.
yet tonight.
My first story is so you saw Jim Halpert played a elite army soldier guy.
Soldier
I
man?
can't remember in
Benghazi.
Benghazi in that one 13 hours.
Did you actually see it?
No, I did not see that.
So none of us have actually seen him do it.
But
Yeah, it was directed by
I
what's
saw
his
the
face.
trailer.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
directed by Michael Bay,
Michael
wasn't
Bay.
it?
Ew.
I did want to see it though because I wanted to see Jim Halpert in an action movie.
yeah.
Somebody
Well-
want to resend those links to Apocalyptic? He lost them in the chat.
Yeah, Jeremy's on it.
Yeah.
So we'll get another chance to see Jim Halpert as an action hero. This time as
John
a
Krasinski.
a special agent. John Krasinski. I'm sorry. I wanted to say Jim Halpert.
We'll give him some credit.
But so he's going to be playing Jack Ryan in a Amazon TV series, whatever. So if you don't know who Jack Ryan is the main character from many.
Jack Ryan is Harrison Ford.
Well, yeah,
No,
Harrison
he's-
Ford has played him.
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
What?
No.
No, Chris Pine.
Harrison Ford's played him. Chris Pine's
Ben
played him.
Affleck.
Ben Affleck has played him.
Yeah.
And Alec Baldwin was the first one to play him.
Oh, is he?
From
Oh,
The
Red
Hunt for Red
October.
October.
Yeah, so I mean he's a Tom Clancy character. He's been in a lot of different Tom Clancy stuff, but I mean
Was he in The Division?
no, but so they're gonna have a series. I assume it'll probably be along the same lines of the most recent the Jack Ryan movie. So yeah,
Huh.
Wanna
That's
see.
interesting. I thought that the last Jack Ryan movie was pretty good. I'm
Yeah.
surprised that they're moving to a different person for a TV show. Maybe
Well, I mean, you probably couldn't.
I wonder if
afford-
they'll still do another movie with Pine.
Hopefully he falls in love with Pam.
that would make perfect
Yeah,
sense.
that would be nice.
I
should-
didn't
they
watch
should
the
cast-
last Jack Ryan thing.
It was good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it.
I don't believe you.
Did the critics not like it?
I don't know. Probably
I
not.
don't know. Should I go check IMDb?
No, that's
No, we
pretty
don't care.
lame.
Okay,
Yeah, check it.
check
Uh,
it. Okay.
So this is from Polygon.com. Stardew Valley console ports.
Game
Yep. So Stardew Valley, they recent hit indie success. That was rather redundant, but Stardew Valley is pretty cool. It's a farming game. I wouldn't call it a simulator
It's
in
a
the least.
farming simulator.
But it's really fun. So you make a farm, you get animals, you can go kill slimes and stuff in a little dungeon thing. But now,
Oh, like Farmville.
yeah, it's
Kind of
yeah.
like Harvest Moon or
Yeah.
Farmcraft.
It's not
Yeah.
really like Farmville, actually. No, don't compare it to Farmville. No, second thought. don't do that.
Yeah, don't call it Farmville.
But they're going to be introducing console ports. They didn't announce which consoles. I would personally love to see it on Vita, but that would never happen. But also multiplayer. I don't think they really gave any specifics to that.
So can I go burn someone else's field down?
I hope so, but
That's mean.
I'm not sure that will be possible. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited to see what they do with multiplayer. If you'll just like kind of just join somebody's world and kind of help them farm and stuff, or if it'll be more combat oriented, or if you'll have just a joint farm or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll be able to visit.
So there
Towns.
isn't any specifics yet though.
No, they don't really have any specifics. They're just saying we're working on it.
I just want to say it is a really, really fun game.
Yeah,
If
it's
you-
I'm
awesome.
excited.
If you want to lose like hours of your life just clicking and stuff, and
Is it because you like Zelda?
there's nothing like Zelda. I
It
mean,
looks-
other
it
than
looks
the
I
way
will say
Farmer Zelda.
It looks like
mean-
like a Super Nintendo
yeah,
Zelda.
the way the game is
Yeah.
made and some of the combat is very similar to Zelda, but that's
Yeah.
about where the similarities end.
It's more about the farming than the combat.
So is
And
this
I mean, I guess you could totally play it where you're just about the combat. but-
just to make sure I'm understanding here? This is a game that you can lose hours and you don't feel like you've just gone down one long tunnel
no.
mining
No.
rocks.
Well, and it's
for
like
hours.
you can kind of do different things, like and there's different seasons in the game, so you kind of
Okay.
the different seasons kind of shape what you do. Like I'm in winter right now, so I do a lot of mining and a
Brace
lot of
yourself.
combat.
Winter is coming.
But so but like in summer, you do a lot of work on your farm, because you can only do so much in a day. You have a little energy bar, and you can't.
Is it fruit or is it chocolate?
What?
Your energy bar.
Oh, I totally went over my head. Mine is chocolate. I don't know about yours. But,
Yeah, it's a great game. Go buy it. It's
Yeah, it's
fun.
awesome.
Go get it if you can.
I'm excited about it coming to
Yeah,
to
so I
consoles.
can sit on my couch and
Yeah.
enjoy it.
I like sitting on my couch.
I feel like your safest bet is probably PS4. PS4. 'Cause
Yeah.
PS4 seems more indie friendly. But so,
Another Polygon story.
another Polygon story. I should diversify a bit. But Titanfall developer Respawn is making a Star Wars game.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's like zero details on this, other than it's the creative director is Stig something I can't read it from here.
Stigmata.
But he was the former God of War director, so I kind of wonder if maybe that will. Which I mean, any director can make any game.
Oh, so it's not gonna be like Titanfall. I was imagining like you're a Jedi, and then in combat with like multiplayer, if you get your limbs cut off, you can call in like a Vader-esque suit, and then that will like put limbs back on you, and then you go back into fight.
I guess they did say. I'm sorry.
Winning.
There are some details. I guess they said it's a third-person action adventure game.
Oh, okay.
Well, those are those letters you put in the
Yeah, that's what that means.
in the agenda.
I put these cryptic little letters in there.
TPAA.
Which I mean, there's already actually a third-person action adventure game coming out.
T is third.
for Star
Everyone
Wars.
knows third is 3.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
put the number in there, Trevor.
That's like two people. Alcoholics Anonymous. So, Star Wars games are just gonna keep coming. I mean, you got this
Yep.
one, you got the Hennig joint. I mean, they're just gonna keep on flowing.
Yeah,
And
I'm hoping-
hopefully they actually are good, and
Yeah.
unlike Battlefront, that sucks.
I love Battlefront.
You would
If you want to
I've
see how
enjoyed Battlefront.
much it sucks, you could
watch Trevor's
watch
stream
Trevor's
from
stream.
last night.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. It's a fine game if you just like to look at pretty Star Wars pictures and touch your controller.
It's a very simple game, but I love it.
We still haven't all played together,
Trevor loves it.
which is disappointing.
We can't all play together. Jeremy doesn't have a PS4.
Well, Jeremy doesn't have the game anyway.
That's true. Or
I was mostly speaking
Yeah.
to you two gents.
Trevor, are you trying to play with my emotions again?
Not really. This is.
This better be legit.
This is
I
legit.
think this is different. This is not what you're thinking, but
this is,
it is legit.
It's more of a glider. I mean, it's definitely a hoverboard with the most Just go ahead and play the video. You can turn the sound off. It'll just kind of you can just.
But what if I want the sound on?
Well, it's just saying that
What
this
if I
guy.
like this music?
This guy did the farthest flight with a hoverboard.
Today I will try to break the record for
it was
the
2
fastest flight
kilometers.
by hoverboard with my flyboard.
A real hoverboard, not those Chinese.
Yeah,
things,
well, you'll
right?
see.
Why are there English subtitles?
He's speaking English.
That I control with my
Oh, the
I
water
can't
one.
understand
right?
a word
Is
he's
that the
saying.
water one?
Yeah,
No,
it's
this is
over
a
water.
jet thing.
Boards don't work on water unless you got power.
Yeah. Yeah, but everybody knows that.
No, this thing looks legit. It looks pretty cool, actually, too. I mean, that's all there is. I mean, he's got a little backpack on there.
Oh, he
Whoa.
did it over water because that way he doesn't die.
Yeah, I mean, if it would fall, he didn't want to, cave his face in.
I don't like that hoverboard is so high off
Yeah,
the ground.
it's way too high.
Well, I mean, it's
Look at him hover.
It's more of a
a flyy board.
It's more like a jetpack, I guess.
Wouldn't hover imply that he did not move? So the longest hoverboard ride would actually counteract the fact that he's hovering.
I think
that looks really
now
cool.
he's flying.
Yeah.
It's
So, okay.
I don't know. I was very impressed by this, but it's such a small thing.
I first saw the article about this, and I thought that it was like one of those that like hovers above only water because it has like a water propulsion.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
kinda what I thought,
That's
too.
what I thought that it was from the video. Like
They do
clip
have
that
those, though.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I thought that it was. This is amazing.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I'm usually I have the same skepticism. I've been burned too many times by people saying, "Oh, it's a hoverboard."
Like this,
but this is like
this guy's literally gonna be the Green Goblin here in like a couple months.
You just got to get some
need
bombs.
Am I?
Help us, Spider-Man!
Avenge me!
Oh yeah, that was my prediction
Follow
for,
that cold shiver down
for
your
Civil
spine.
War.
The Green Goblin.
That there would
that's
be
your-
the Green
what's your
Goblin. That's
prediction?
pretty
My
accurate.
prediction is
probably.
that Spider-Man is going to be in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I thought you were saying that you had another prediction.
No,
Okay.
I hadn't shared that one yet.
Oh, I think you did.
No, I hadn't.
I think you did.
8 million people in this city, and those teeming masses exist for the sole purpose of lifting an exceptional few onto their shoulders. You and me were exceptional.
Okay. All right. So Apocalyptic wants to know, in the same vein as the hoverboard, if anyone's seen the Colin Ferez.
Oh yeah.
Flying hover bike. I'll put a link in there so you can put this up. If I don't mess up.
See, that thing looks far more dangerous because it's just like
he's like just strapped in.
It's like
man.
two fans on a big metal thing.
I did. Yeah, I saw the article on that. Did you put it in there?
I think he's putting it in there right now.
There you go. You got it.
There you go.
It's your turn, Jeremy. Oh, you
Well,
want me to
show
do
this first. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll do that.
There's a little video. We can see the bike.
Whoa.
It
Jeremy,
looks
you
incredibly
got
dangerous.
to the story before I did, so kudos.
Yep.
Oh, homemade
The
hover
homemade
bike.
hover bike.
It's my Google Jitsu.
That's pretty cool.
Ford asked me to unlearn everything I
This
know
is
about
Ford
mobility
too.
and create something like I've never built before. You wanted me to fly, so
Ford's
I've
doing
made
some pretty
this.
cool things.
It has no steering, it has no brakes, it's got 2 accelerators and not even a seat.
That sounds
But
safe.
Can someone with
In
no
his
engineering
backyard.
qualifications and no experience of flying
Got a
make
swing
something
set.
that actually leaves the
I like
ground?
this guy.
He's very
It's the
energetic.
Flying Cars Hover Bike.
So dangerous looking. He's gonna get his legs chopped off.
I've got 2 giant fans right between my crotch. Can I survive?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, that's nuts.
Well, that.
You know what he's gonna wind up saying? I can't feel my legs. Oh, I like this.
That's
looks
pretty
so
cool,
terrifying.
Oh,
Whoops. Yeah, that.
Yeah, we should
terrifying.
turn the
That is
music
pretty,
off.
that's
just in
pretty
case.
cool. I think we should all get one and try to fly it and see how it goes.
Oh, wreck! Oh,
It seems like your leg could easily get stuck in
so
one
easily.
of those things.
that's dangerous.
I don't know if
looking.
it'd chop it off, but oh man,
It would hurt.
you probably not walk.
All right, so Mesa, Arizona.
This comes from
right.
CBS5AZ.com.
There was a student arrested for indecent exposure for his yearbook picture. So, member of the football team.
oh boy.
Second row, 42, by the way. There.
42,
in the
what,
second
is that the
row.
number?
That's his number. And if you look, it looks like it was a setup deal. I mean, it's blurred out here, but it's not a
I
video.
see
Don't
it.
click on it.
I see it. Number 42 in the second row.
Yeah. So if,
There he
you,
is.
if you look, number 1 and 81 are the
There's
only
a blur
ones.
behind him.
They're the only ones not with their shoulder pads to shoulder pads.
Eric still
right?
doesn't see it.
I don't see it.
Right where it's blurred out.
Look right in between the two guys right in front of him. It's not zooming in on that
So
picture
he
for
did.
you.
What do you call it? That's funny.
The internet is pranking you so hard.
Why does this say
click
it's
on
a
the video below it, and it'll on the one on the right below it.
I don't care about that. Wait, there's
The one on the right
there
below
it.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you can see it's obviously the guys in front were accomplices here because they're the only ones not shoulder to shoulder to open this up.
Number 1 and number 81.
Yeah. so he this was not caught. This was actually put in the yearbook. It was given to approximately 3,400 students and their parents before it was found that that he was doing the little I don't know what you call it. It's the above the waistband dingleberries type thing.
Oh, a Texas belt buckle.
There you go, a Texas belt buckle. Look that up on the internet on your own time.
Something about a hamburger?
No, it's a Texas
no,
belt
no,
buckle.
that would be totally different.
Oh, that's right. That's something else.
So
yeah, the Texas belt buckle is when you take your berry sacks, put it over your belt loop. Or
Yeah.
belt-
Yeah.
Okay.
your
Yep.
waistband.
Yep.
It's all the details we need there.
yeah. So anyway, he did that.
When a male person.
Oh boy.
he was 18 at the time, so he was arrested and charged, obviously as an adult.
He got arrested after the fact?
After when they found out that it was there, yeah.
Well, because he did expose himself to all those high schoolers, I
he
suppose,
got something
right?
like 70 counts of.
Warning: story contains graphic
indecency.
content.
That's the guy, though.
Huh.
He doesn't look so happy about it there.
So yeah, and so it gets better.
He's just like, I have permanent damage to my testicles.
It gets better because change.org, you know.
Yeah,
That's
they're always
important,
up to
right?
good. They're always up to good things.
Oh boy.
They're almost up to their petition number. They need another 1,039 votes, so feel free to go vote to try to get him out of jail because they feel like he shouldn't have a class 4 felony.
Yeah, that might be
So,
a bit extreme.
It is ironic though because
Yes.
he got 69 counts of indecent exposure. Yeah.
Crazy Legs had some good advice for Texas belt buckling.
Yeah, what's that?
He said the best way to test Texas belt buckle somebody is to ask them if your shirt is too short, then lift your arms,
Eric,
revealing the goods.
I think you've experienced that.
Yeah, I'm not going to name any names, but
No.
I had a person in my life
Who would do that to you?
Yeah, they would, they had the shirt that was long, and then, I'd walk into a room, and then they'd be like, how's it going? And then they'd do, like, the yawn thing, like, oh, and their shirt would rise up, and I would be like, you dirty rotten. I didn't want to see
Let your
those.
freak flag fly, R2D2.
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
People need to keep their Furberries to themselves, or you'll go to jail.
That's right.
That is true.
It's obviously gonna
Lesson
happen.
learned.
But I'm wondering how popular those yearbooks are going to be.
They're so popular.
It's a collector's item.
All right,
now.
so this is a little bit of movie news. This is pretty important, so make sure everyone is paying attention.
Whoa,
But
is
there,
that Asian
there
Michael
is-
Jordan?
It is. That's Justin Lin.
Oh, okay.
There is going to be a Space Jam 2
Hi, me
starring
Michael Jordan.
LeBron James.
Mrs. Slam Dunk Basketball. Oh, me do for
Michael
you.
Jordan.
Bugs Bunny, Michael Jordan, we do show for you.
Jeremy was being racist.
Yeah, how is this
Blood.
that Jeremy's not the one that's doing this? It's everyone
Obviously.
else.
So, anyway, back to this. LeBron James
now we've dug ourselves into a hole.
is the new Space Jam star. So
Yeah.
look forward to seeing that in theaters soon.
That's all.
Yeah, that's
That's
something.
basically it, yeah.
Who's
so it's
Justin Lin?
Aren't you?
It's official now.
I think he was the.
I think he's going to be the director.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
believe he
Yeah.
directed the first one. He also did Fast and Furious 6 and Star Trek Beyond.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Because they've actually been talking about
You're
doing this
really
movie
right,
for a while.
Michael Jordan.
They've been talking about doing this movie for a while, so they've now officially
They've officially
announced it.
announced that LeBron is doing it and that it's being
LeBron
written right
James.
now.
Oh, cool.
They're writing the script,
So that then they're just saying that like LeBron is the new Michael Jordan.
basically.
Oh, I didn't realize there was any writing that went into a Space Jam movie. I thought the Looney Tunes just improvised.
Yeah, the Looney Tunes just show up and things happen, right?
You shoot baskets in space, it happens.
Yeah.
Jeremy,
in Moron Mountain.
Jeremy, have you ever seen Space Jam?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
I guess there was some space involved.
There was.
Okay.
That's
Just
why.
checking.
That's
Just checking.
That's
Not
why.
a lot.
That's how Michael Jordan got so much air.
No, I think that was just because he was in cartoon land.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right. So
look forward
in,
to that.
In other news, the vice president has admitted that he bet against a Tesla Model S in a drag race and lost $10.
All right, guys, we're gonna help the vice president out. Give Joe Biden 10 tub bucks right now.
10
Trevor.
tub bucks.
10 tub bucks to Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
All right, he's gonna make it
Wait,
out.
he bet against a Tesla Model
Yeah,
6. What was it racing?
It was drag racing a Cadillac CTS-V.
He was like,
Why wouldn't you go for the Tesla?
America.
I don't know, but you know,
servos, man, look it up.
I guess
Lascary Rabbit.
Yeah.
That's Apocalyptic said that in the chat. Sorry.
So,
I love it.
Woo. Yeah. So I guess he basically, he was talking to the Vatican secretary. There was a record of this that he confessed that he had bet $10 to a man from the New York Times, and that he bet that the Cadillac was going to be faster than the Musk car.
I like that this is all like transcribed.
Let's read
transcribed.
This. So, no, let's read this.
Who's gonna be Biden and who's gonna be what's this person's
I
name?
feel like Trevor should be Biden.
I don't really.
Paraleon.
Trevor, you be the Paraleon.
Okay.
Paralin.
Paralin.
I don't know how
Kyle's
to pronounce
Biden,
it.
then.
Who's
It's your
going to be
story.
Pooler?
Wait, there's
a Pooler.
Who's gonna be Pooler?
I'll do it.
Jeremy's going to do it.
All right, let's do
you
it.
got to pay attention, though.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, then who's
What
Biden?
an honor to see you again. I don't know whether you know, your photograph is hanging in my office.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, from our meeting.
Oh, you've already met with the Holy Father.
I have met with the Holy Father, and I have met these guys, too. I'm gesturing to Pool, and then grips the Pooler. I had to pay this man $10. He's from the New York Times. We had a bet which is the fastest car, the new Cadillac or the new Musk car. Which?
Tesla.
The Tesla. I bet the Cadillac.
He went for the old technology. I went for the new.
Oh, yes?
The Tesla.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I don't either, but I like it.
The Tesla's 0.2 of a second faster, but I lost. I paid my $10. I want the record to show I paid my $10.
Does that count as a confession, sir?
I'm seeking absolution.
we had to do that one on the fly.
He
No one
needs to
counted
pay-
for
we
Memoli.
forgot about
That was
the.
good.
Is
the
Memoli a lady? Because I just went
I
with
really
it.
don't know.
I'm going with it.
But this article came from The Verge, and it said that this is something that helped verify that he is in fact the nation's tipsy uncle. Because of all these other things that are involved here, where he dropped the F-bomb like a teenager at a 311 concert. We won't play the video.
Who, Joe Biden?
Joe Biden, yeah. He flirted with a biker like he's Santa Claus on summer break. There's a
jeez.
picture. Go scroll down. There you go. There's Joe Biden and that biker chick.
They're getting friendly.
The biker is not having it. Especially the one on the right. He does not look happy about this.
Stop that.
She's liking it.
He did, he's single, though, so, I mean.
Yeah, what's
Joe
wrong- what's
Biden
wrong
eats
with-
ice cream like he's solving a cold case
Yeah.
on a crime
That's
procedural.
pretty
It's
hot.
like, gung, gung, and then
And
he
he's
licks
got
the ice cream
he's
cone.
carrying the money. And then he just, I guess he has jokes for days. Apparently, Joe Biden for Uncle 2016 is how the article ends. I would agree after seeing all this. I mean,
So
I think
who's better at the off-color jokes, Joe Biden or Donald Trump?
Joe Biden, because it doesn't matter. I mean, he just is having a good time.
That's true.
I got to say,
I'd say Joe Biden.
my favorite Joe Biden story is that.
Is that a switchblade?
Yeah, it's not real, Jeremy. It's called Photoshop.
Hey,
My
believe the internet. Believe it.
My favorite Joe Biden story, though, is that I don't know if it's a rumor. I think I've heard people actually say it's true that he when like he'll swim nude, he'll skinny dip in his pool because the Secret Service is there to watch him. So he like does it just to like be
Joe
annoying.
Biden should have ran for president.
Yeah, he's
period.
awesome.
That would've been
You know,
great.
I saw an interview with him on the Colbert, the late night with Colbert, and I was like totally like he really impressed me. He seems like a really cool guy. Like in a lot of ways, I'm probably got people gonna hate me for saying that, but he talked about like the death of his son and the death of his wife, and like, you know, he seemed so grounded, and you don't see that in politicians a lot. And maybe it was because he didn't have anything to lose at that point, so he was just being very honest and open. And anyways,
you heard it here. It takes a death in the family to make you cool in Eric's eyes.
That is not what I just said.
I think that's what you just said.
I don't.
Wow, you are. Eric.
I didn't.
With the racism earlier. I don't
All right,
know.
moving on. This one comes.
I don't know what you say.
This one comes from the.
Oh boy.
This one comes from the Huffington
You
Post.
really, really upset me this time.
We've gone off the rail here. In New York, there is now a pizza shop.
Johnny, dishonor my family. You take back what you say.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
What the heck? Where does that come
You
from?
killed my father. Prepare to die. I don't know.
That's not.
That happens.
Oh, hey, Inigo. I love Hispanics.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Kyle, read your story.
All right.
Comes from the Huffington
there
Post.
is a
huge story.
Yeah, there is a place in New York City that is now selling pizza that you can get in a pizza box made out of pizza. So they actually are trying to avoid cardboard, and they, if you scroll down there, you can see there is a pizza.
I was
in
already
this
scrolled
pizza
down.
delivery box. I'm sorry, I lost track of where
That
you were at
looks
because I didn't know what you were.
Oh man, we need the Inception button here.
I know.
The only thing it needs is a cheesy crust.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But at the bottom of the pizza, inside the pizza would be kind of messy. But
Yeah, that'd be
whatever.
kinda
Yeah.
gross,
But they've not really figured out the best way to actually deliver the pizza in the pizza delivery box, because they're actually telling people to come in and get it. I think mostly because number one, it's messy. Number two, you got some pizza delivery guy
Throw that in the back of your
handling your pizza.
Yeah, and what about the landfills that are just filling up with them little Barbie tables?
That is
in
true.
The center of the pizza.
Oh, they still have it. You can see it in the picture.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They still
But
have
the-
it.
And that's plastic. It's killing
You know what
birds.
though? That doesn't help at all with this pizza.
Not really.
Because the purpose of that is to keep the cardboard from falling into the cheese.
Well, this is to keep the cheese from falling into the cheese.
But it would only stop it in that little circle.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't help. This
Maybe they could make
You
the
thought
box.
a lot about this.
Maybe they could make the box out of more like a garlic bread. So that way it wouldn't be as saucy and cheesy and messy. But still, you open it and then you
that is a lot of garlic bread.
It'd be like
though.
a bread bowl. It's where you
yeah,
like
but that's the way. I mean, if you're eating pizza, you're already committing to a lot of bread. So
What
who
if
cares?
what if it was pizza in a taco bowl?
Well, I know a man who could get behind that.
There you go.
Well, anyway, this is a pizza shop that last year was made famous because they made pizza topped with smaller pizza slices.
Oh, I remember seeing that. That was a
So-
social media explosion.
Yeah, it was an explosion all over the internet. So there you go. If you're in New York, try it out. Go get yourself some pizza.
Can I read some of the comments?
Yeah, let's do it.
Really dumb. At some point, a box has to be involved unless you want to put your pizza down on a dirty subway car, kitchen counter, etc.
What was that? What was the response to that? Reality ruins another dream.
I was just getting excited. It's too bad. Sorry.
I would go pick one up.
Normally
Or
when I pick up our pizza, which we do, I set the box on the floor of my trunk. Sounds like I'll need to get a box anywho.
All right,
Or
so-
just get some paper.
So the chat has some lively conversation of what should happen.
Sure.
Let's hear it.
We need to get the Amazon drones to deliver these pizzas.
Okay.
That would resolve the issue, but
Then it'll taste like drone.
That was Crazy Legs' idea, but Apocalyptic is like, what if the drone also flipped onto its side and was able to cut the pizza for you on delivery?
As it fell.
Yeah.
Like into your hands.
Exactly.
Yo, dog, I heard you like pizza, so we put your pizza in a pizza. So while you eating pizza, you can set it on a pizza to save for after you're done eating that pizza.
I love your accent for that one.
Yeah, that was my best.
That was pretty good.
I'm puzzled by all the negative comments. This sounds
Me
like
too.
a fun splurge. I mean, when you really want pizza, the only thing better than pizza is more pizza. Thanks, Jessica Burr. You're so positive. We just
There you
love your
go.
positive energy.
All you'd really need to do is provide like a paper plate underneath.
But then that's still like waste, you know.
But it's less than the whole box.
Did you know we don't have this story in our agenda, but I saw that somewhere in India they're developing edible
underwear. That's already a thing.
Just gonna stop and let me finish. I don't even think I'm not even gonna.
Hey,
I'm
you
not gonna
wouldn't let me start this story, so it's
acknowledge that with
to a whole nother level.
No, it's edible utensils. So because they have a problem with like people using like disposable silverware filling like landfills and stuff like that. So they're making like candy spoons or something. I don't know. Anyways,
I thought we talked about that a while ago.
I don't think we
So
did.
Apocalyptic says
didn't?
they're called calzones.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic point.
I do like a calzone.
Where do you find a calzone in Manchester?
Jeremy's on it. The next one that I'm bringing to us here is from the Rolling Stones. That I know last week we talked about how Marvel may be pulling the plug on their Inhumans movie.
Well, they did pull the plug on its date, right? It's just
yeah, but
now
they're saying
unconfirmed.
that now it sounds like it very well could be a completely dead movie.
That
but
makes probably more sense though with the way the TV show's going.
it may or it may not. I don't know. That's probably way deeper than we'd
Yeah.
want to go.
Yeah.
The good news from Marvel's cinematic universe, though, is that the Punisher is getting his own Netflix series with John Bernthal playing the character that he played in season 2 of Daredevil.
Who is that?
Who is that? The Punisher.
The
Punisher.
Oh,
Frank Castle.
Oh, I see.
Frankie Castle. He's going to be on a murderous rampage again.
The whole time I was watching season 2 of Daredevil with my wife, I just kept going, man, I hope they make a Punisher series because like he's so much more interesting than any of the other Marvel people. I love his character.
I really I love how they gave him some character versus just they gave it a little more life than I think any other Punisher I've seen.
Yeah, a lot of times it's just like, my family got murdered.
I'm gonna go murder some other
Although
people.
that did work for Keanu Reeves in his recent movie,
John Wick?
John Wick.
Yeah, you killed my dead wife's dog.
And
then he's just like murder everyone.
Spoiler alert!
That's like in the first part.
I
of the
haven't
movie.
seen that movie.
That happens in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not.
That's a great movie. I think it's like so unapologetically just that. Though.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
it's very enjoyable though.
But yeah,
I hope they adapt the arc where the Punisher becomes black.
Later, like he has a race change.
Yes, he has a race change.
Interesting.
It's an expensive operation.
But yeah, it's so I don't know if they're going to
I wasn't
try
born
and
this color.
I don't know if they're going to try and bring him in on the Defenders series, which is supposed to bring Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist all together as
Like
an
you're saying
Avengers,
later on though, because like
Right.
they're committing to a full like Daredevil or Punisher.
Right, they are doing a full Punisher series now. What I was saying is I don't know if that necessarily means that he will show up in the Defenders series as part of their group or not.
I bet he'd be working against them, knowing the Punisher.
I don't know if he necessarily would work against them, but I think that even just the way that I don't think that he works well with them. Would be my assumption, just because of the killing and such.
He's not really a team player.
Yeah.
No.
Well, and I think it has more to do with the fact that at least in all the comics and even season 2 of Daredevil, they don't see eye to eye, and it makes Daredevil uncomfortable.
Yeah.
being around him. So I think that's where the biggest distinction is. So it'll be interesting to see if that is something that he ends up playing a part in that series as well.
Did you just say Daredevil doesn't see eye to eye with someone?
I did. I did. Did you like that?
I appreciated that.
That was pretty good.
I totally planned that too. The last little bit that I'm bringing to the table here today is, or tonight I suppose, Hulu has confirmed that they plan to stream live TV next year. They've got Fox, ABC, ESPN, FX, and the Disney Channel involved in negotiations for being able to stream as a full-on cable competitor.
Wow.
Which I thought was pretty interesting. I know there's a couple other things that are out there right now. You've got like what is it, Sling? Time Warner has their own that's supposed to be like an internet-only streaming one. And even PlayStation has what is that? PlayStation View.
Yeah. Yep.
So I mean, it seems like this is the landscape, and this may be what we're moving towards here.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I would be curious how that works. I mean, is that going to be included in your normal Hulu package?
I don't know if it's going to be included in the normal package.
I think it'd be an add-on.
Yeah, it's. I mean, well, actually, it might be because it says Hulu subscribers won't be required to have a traditional cable TV subscription in order to watch.
But it might still cost them more.
It may cost them. I'm guessing it
So
would. 'Cause I mean, I know like PlayStation View. I just did a little research on it the other night because I'd just seen something new about it too. And they've got like different
packages.
Different packages for how much, how many channels you want. So I'm sure that it'll probably be something like this. But this is, I mean, it's interesting now because you've got a lot of different players that are jumping in on this and saying, hey, we're going to do this. You got to imagine that there's going to be more demand for them to make deals with different channels that may not necessarily be involved right now too.
Yeah, the moment I can get rid of cable, the happier I'll be. I mean, it's just like you pay for it for like channels that you don't ever watch, but you just have like a handful of channels that you do watch, so you're paying all this money. It's frustrating.
Yeah,
but,
I think the downside is that I know a lot of people's cable companies are also their internet providers, so you're still going to be paying them anyway.
Yeah, but a lot less.
A lot less. That is
true.
true.
A lot less.
That is true.
You can get a landline.
Yeah, I mean, like,
and you can get a landline. That's
cable,
right.
My cable bill is half of what I'm paying. Like for internet and cable.
Yeah. So pretty soon you're going to see people jumping. I mean, and I guess I don't know. Like when I was looking at PlayStations, because they've got a pretty decent selection in all three of their packages that they've got. If you want all of the different channels that they've got, their biggest package is like 45 or something. So I mean, it still would be a little bit less than you'd be paying with cable. And that one actually seems like that would be a pretty good option. I know I've seen some negative reviews for it, but you also get like a cloud DVR that has tons of space with it too. So.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not really space. It's just you flag stuff. They record everything.
Oh, okay.
And
then it's just if you flag it, it's
you can access it later.
Oh, okay.
Is it going to be available in the UK?
What, PlayStation View?
No, Hulu TV.
I don't know. I believe this is US.
Oh.
That would be my.
Just trying to look out for for our UK followers.
I understand that. I don't know. I think that this is US currently.
There you go.
You guys remember the Power Rangers?
Tacos.
You guys remember the Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I like Power Rangers.
Which one?
Cool. The original ones.
Okay.
Like these. Look at the ones on screen right here.
Yeah. Look at the screen, Jeremy.
Don't ask me which ones.
Mighty Morphin.
The Mighty Morphin, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Mighty. Oh wait, that's the wrong
Morphin
song.
time.
Turtles in a house show.
No.
Wait. Oh crap! I messed up.
Pizza, cowabunga.
Yeah.
They did a crossover. Well, okay, it wasn't with
Rangers
Mighty
in
Morphin, it was Lost
spandex.
Galaxy.
What?
The Power Rangers Lost Galaxy did a crossover with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ooh.
That wasn't the let our powers combine. Nope, that's different too.
That's Captain Planet.
Yeah.
You're good at this, Jeremy.
But anyways, there's a new movie coming out, and it's based on the original series. And they revealed the new suits, which look cool.
Oh.
They,
I guess. I mean,
I think they kind of.
They're
I
kind
don't
of
know.
sexy.
what's wrong with them?
I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with them.
It's not,
I think they
that's
kind of
not
look.
kid appropriate.
Why?
They're too Barbie.
What, are you just saying
Jeremy's
because
just
they have
looking at the
boobs?
inappropriate spots.
Yeah.
Because what are they going to do with
Well,
their
they're
boobs?
they're supposed to be teenagers. I'm just saying.
They should just
What does
be
that
like
mean?
They should just be
Teenagers
like the
don't
Sentai
have
footage
those?
from
And
the
they're not
original show, and
supposed-
boobs go away.
They're not supposed to be teenagers. It's not the Teenage Morphin Power Rangers. It's the
Okay.
Mighty
What?
Morphin Power
They're
Rangers.
totally supposed
They've
to.
always been
teenagers with
teenagers,
attitude.
but you know.
But I'm just saying. Are you saying that? Do we have to discuss
are
teenage
pretty
anatomy?
racy.
Is that what we're saying here?
I was just saying that they are teenagers, but I'm not
Yeah,
saying.
A major part of their
I mean, I
characters.
get that, but it's not in their name. Like, it's not like
No.
the Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So you like this, huh? You like?
Well,
them?
I'm just saying. Do you like it?
No.
No.
Why do they have the arc reactor from Iron Man?
That's what my thought was. Is that they look like a hybrid of Iron Man and Master Chief.
They used to have.
They really do.
That's very true. Well, they used to have like the Power Range, like the logos, didn't they, on their
Yeah.
chest?
Oh,
Yeah, they're
like
their
animal.
animal insignia.
But now they're on like their abdomens or
the,
something.
Yeah.
the ladies are in heels too.
No, they're not. That's
Yeah,
what chat
yeah.
said. Are
Oh,
they
look
really?
at it.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
look at
are.
that. They are.
That's super sexist.
What?
Is that conducive to fighting?
Yeah, it is. It's like an ancient.
I mean,
Yeah.
Black Widow wears heels, doesn't she?
Japanese women really, really like heels.
You're full of them tonight.
this
Grief.
So this, coupled with the Rita Repulsa image from a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
has fueled speculation that Rita Repulsa will turn out to be the original Green Ranger who's gone bad.
that it makes no sense at all.
Because her costume kind of looks like these suits, and it's green.
Oh, okay.
Wait, why are their belly buttons glowing?
Because
It's their belt buckles.
that's how you know when they're excited.
Oh.
I thought we weren't going to discuss
It's-
teenage anatomy.
It's right before they morph, huh?
All teenagers' belly buttons grow when you tickle them. So
Yowza.
it's a known fact. Oh, Jeremy's taking the moral high ground.
Oh.
Yowza, sir. Yowza. That's never mind. Anyways, this story comes from altpress.com.
Oh, no.
It says high school teacher suspended for showing Human Centipede 2 to the class.
Whoa.
I haven't.
That was a mistake.
I saw the first Human Centipede, but I never saw this
I'm
one.
sure there was
I saw
probably.
the second one.
I heard the second one had 9 people instead of 3. Is
So
that
there was.
true?
So there was.
He was going for 12, but I don't think they all made it.
If there was
Oh.
9, that would mean there's 3 times the nudity because there was only 3 in the first one.
I mean,
Check my
is it
math,
really,
someone.
Is
Kyle
nudity really a
math.
thing you can multiply?
Yeah, I know.
It's just-
There were 4 boobs and now there's 12 boobs. I do boob math.
What?
I'm a boob
Eric,
scientist.
what is with you bringing stories about boobs tonight?
I haven't brought any boob stories.
No,
You brought up
he
the
brings
boobs.
stories and other people
I
make
didn't
them
say
about.
anything. I said nudity.
Okay, but Jeremy pointed out the boobs and spider.
I said
So-
nudity.
Power Ranger suit.
So
and-
Eric obviously is still stuck on that.
no,
Is there something we need to talk about?
sure. What?
This movie, though, was terrible.
It is? Like terrible how? Like terrible like you shouldn't
Like a
watch?
sequel is always terrible or otherwise?
Like, it's just creatively bankrupt. All it is just, hey, remember that horrible idea from the first movie? Let's do it again, but with even less character development.
Oh.
And
Did you-
just show you more detail.
Did you even expect anything from the original? I
No,
mean, I never saw
I
it.
didn't
but
expect anything from either
Oh,
of them.
Trevor,
but
you
it
need
still
to. It's a
managed
classic.
disappoint.
I have no desire to see it.
I expected the first one to be interesting.
It wasn't.
It was fascinating to watch.
I'm just my curiosity is what was the reason that they showed it? I mean, was there some type of
like when it's raining outside?
Historical.
So I mean, it was just
purpose?
it was a terrible choice of movie for not having a plan in order for a day. I mean, really, like it's not even like that's something that was like a classic movie that would have a lot of merit and saying, hey, this is a real good movie that'll be thought provoking and everything.
It's like Citizen Kane.
Yeah, it's not Citizen Kane,
but with a lot of ATM.
or To Kill a Mockingbird or anything like that.
It says the Jackson-Madison County school system, in response to any allegations of faculty, staff, or misconduct, allegations seriously investigated thoroughly. I don't think this is going to tell us anything. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily. I couldn't find in this story where they gave an explanation other than he was suspended.
Well, you know what? At least it's a teacher that's being suspended for showing a movie and not like
himself
doing inappropriate. Oh my gosh.
Well,
yeah, pretty much.
Hey,
yeah.
kids, gather around. Let me show you my Texas belt buckle.
Well, no, I mean you hear these stories like every other month about these teachers that are having illicit affairs with these underage students, and it's like.
So at least he's not a horrible scumbag.
He's not a horrible scumbag.
Yeah.
He just has a terrible taste in movies.
He just molested their eyes. That's it.
Now, what I'd like to know is why he started with the second one.
Yeah, he's like, that first one ain't got it. There's only 3 people connected to each other.
Maybe it was because this one was titled
That's only
the
like
full sequence.
He's just like, yeah, that first one was only like 2 mouths to 2 butts. It's not enough.
So now we get the whole story in the second movie without wasting our time watching the first one.
Yeah, I
Didn't
haven't.
they make a third one too?
Yeah, the third one is like takes place in like a prison where they just there's a huge chain of prisoners that they put together.
It was in Arkham, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You want to know the really weird thing? The human centipede is only together for like 10 minutes in the whole movie.
In the second one?
In the second one.
Oh, really?
Because they managed to
one,
rip apart really quickly.
Yeah, at least in the first one they were together for a long time, and it at least felt like a horror
Did you watch
movie.
that with me?
Yeah, I did.
I forgot you
Come
had to
on,
watch
man.
that with me. Well, that's terrible. Yeah, that movie's. Oh man. Anyways.
Trevor's
Well,
over
we've
here-
given Trevor enough
Trevor is
nightmares
over here like queezing.
I just like. Can I
really,
just tell my
like-
favorite part of
like
the first?
clenching.
The first movie is there was the Asian guy was in the front.
I'm sorry.
And he was
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. And like they like and because he felt so bad once the food was passing through
So
him.
it's because he was Asian.
And he had to go to the bathroom, and there
No,
was
it was
another
because
person
he was
attached.
Pooping in someone's mouth, and he
It's so terrible.
stop it from happening.
I'm sorry. It was subtitled, but he was just saying "I'm sorry" a lot. It's terrible. That's really terrible. People are sick and disgusting. Who comes?
Jeremy
up with this
watched
stuff?
the movie with us too, but he doesn't remember it because
What?
he's Jeremy.
I don't think he did.
I think he did.
No.
It was a movie night at your place.
Didn't
No.
happen.
It was you,
Jeremy-
me, Jeremy, and Bryant.
I was not
Jeremy,
there.
way to name drop people.
I'm name dropping.
I was not there.
No one knows who that is.
Oh, it's okay. That's all stories I had.
It's Dotson. It's Dotson.
Yes, we got Dotson here.
Are we doing
Nobody cares.
another
Now just
another
stop.
Twitter
Just,
game?
Would you just
settle
stop it?
down, Jeremy. Why you got to ruin things?
Let him lead. He wants to be the lead
Jeremy
dancer
wants
here. He's
to-
going to be the lead dancer.
Jeremy wants to dance. Jeremy, get up and dance in front
Well,
of the
you
camera.
told us you weren't the
Just
host.
get
Oh,
up
no,
and-
I meant
Eric
you.
is just so excited to be the head of the centipede.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Jeremy, go
man.
dance. I got the
Not
camera in
gonna
full
happen.
screen. Go
Not-
up in the front of
not
the
gonna
camera and
happen.
dance right
Nope,
now.
nope,
Do it.
nope, nope,
Do it.
Shake that tuckus.
Okay.
So where are we
Well,
going now?
Whatever. Hit the button.
Okay.
We checking out the tweets on the Trump and Kanye. Which one is it? Which one? Which one is it?
Oh yeah, we're
Trump or Kanye.
We're setting it off.
Oh my gosh.
We're setting this one off live.
That is an original.
This is getting hot in here. So we're gonna play the game that is so famous on the internet.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
So you
No,
can
that's
join.
not the game. The game is Trump or Kanye.
Trump
yeah,
or
I was
Kanye.
leading to that.
You can join in the
obviously.
chat if you want and try to guess. But who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, Nathan's gonna go first.
Go, Nathan.
Is it Trump or Kanye? I met Prince on numerous occasions. He was an amazing talent and wonderful guy. He will be greatly missed.
That sounds like Kanye.
Let me click.
I'm guessing not.
You are incorrect. That was Donald Trump.
Darn it.
Way to go, Nathan.
Sorry, that was Donald Trump right there. We'll switch it. There you go. See. All right, this next one is let's fight for our future.
Apocalyptic said Kanye too.
Okay.
We're
Raise
0 for 2
So he
right
loses
now.
5 $10?
No.
No.
Oh,
This is not
not for $10.
This is
No,
not
he's
for
okay.
$10.
Chicken.
Come on.
Chicken lo mein. Where did
And
that
ice
come
cream.
from?
He's
Crazy
still talking
Legs-
about food.
Crazy Legs is asking if there is any asking Apocalyptic Zombie if there's any other foods that they haven't tried that most people have.
Other than tacos?
Apocalyptic, well, because I
Tacos
believe tacos and
calzones.
calzones, despite calzones being all around Apocalyptic's neighborhood. And so Apocalyptic responded with, name a few things. I'll tell you if I have or haven't.
Oh, start going
Crazy,
through it.
crazy. It's
Hummus.
called Royale.
Yeah, over there.
right.
Oh, Apocalyptic's had a triple Whopper.
Very nice.
That's impressive. Yeah, you know what, Apocalyptic, you should go try like a taco or something different this week, and then come back next Thursday night at the same time and report back what you think.
Tweet us
okay?
a pic of you eating it.
Yeah, tweet us at Minute in a Tub. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
Probably worth $10.
who wants to go next?
Oh, yeah, you'll get tub
I'll
bucks
just
if you
go.
tweet it.
Trevor's going next. Let's fight for our future. We can change everything.
I'm gonna go Kanye.
And the answer is...
I'm agreeing. Oh,
It was Yeezy.
Woohoo!
You did it. Good job.
Awesome.
Fajitas. Apocalyptic said he had fajitas. Well, that's almost like tacos,
Fajitas are
really.
Yeah,
nice,
that's
Yeah.
pretty close
Pretty
to
close.
tacos.
It's like a make your own soft taco.
It's just that it's grilled differently.
All right. Who's next?
I will.
Okay, Kyle. I unfairly get audited by the IRS almost every single year. I have rich friends who never get audited. I wonder why. Trump or Kanye? Trump or Kanye?
I'm gonna go. Trump. No. Kanye.
Kanye. Let's see what it is. And the grand reveal is it is Donald Trump.
Oh, wow.
I was with you on Kanye.
I'm sorry. Who's next? Who's next?
I guess that's me.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
he's got a lot of them.
Yeah, I got like 7 this time.
All right, let's do it.
You have to know who you are before you can become it.
Existentialism?
True.
You have to know who you are before you become it. Before you can become it.
I could agree with that.
I disagree with that. Anyway.
Trump or Kanye?
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Trump?
Trump or Kanye? Trump or Kanye? Let's
He says
see who it is. Let's see who it is.
Oh,
no,
no.
it was
No.
Kanye.
Boo! You suck.
Who's next? Nathan, you want to go
Nathan's
again?
I'll go again.
Okay.
How about we have someone in the chat go?
It's kind of
They
a
can
delay.
go after
Yeah, there's
me.
a delay. It's a little
Fine.
harder to do it
Yeah.
in that way.
Many reports that I will be attending the Alvarez/Can fight this weekend in Vegas. Totally untrue. Unfortunately, I have other plans.
Trump.
Let's see if you're right. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You were correct.
Oh,
that was
nice
Donald
work.
Trump. Good job. Who's next? Got 2 more.
I'll go. Yeah.
Okay. When companies doubt me, they doubt us. Trump or Kanye? Trump or Kanye? When companies
Trump?
doubt me, they doubt us. Let's see if you've got this correct. Was it Trump? And it was not Trump. It was Kanye West.
You suck.
Yeah.
You're fired.
You're fired. Oh, man. All right, we got
I'll
one
take
more.
The last one.
All right.
Go, Kyle.
Kyle. Education puts Americans in debt before they even get a chance to get started.
Kanye.
Really? You think so, huh?
He was confident.
Wow.
Wow.
It's like you saw that tweet before.
I may have. I don't know.
That was
It
Kanye.
sounded like something Kanye. I mean, debt. That's Kanye right there.
guess,
He's got
but-
all that personal debt.
Well, that's been.
We checking out the tweets on the Trump and Kanye. Which one is it? Which one? Which one is it? Trump or Kanye?
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
I keep thinking you're saying that every time. Oh, it's in the sound. It sounds like.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. That was pretty good. All right, emails. This is the time of the show where we read your emails, your tweets, your Facebook messages, whatever you send to us, we will read on the internet. This one comes...
As long as it's not offensive.
If it's offensive, I'll read it in my brain.
Yeah.
I'll read it right through my eye holes, and you can molest my eye holes
what
like
I
a
mean
teacher.
Wow. What I meant by offensive was, it has to be reasonable.
No,
for
it
us
can be
to
offensive.
read.
It can be offensive.
We'll chuckle at it.
I'm telling them. I'm telling them right now that they can molest my eye holes like a teacher showing a Human Centipede 2 to their class. They can do that to me. I'll let them do that.
You're gonna get us banned from Twitch.
Oh well, I didn't say I was gonna show it on here. I was saying they can show.
That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay. Jeez, no.
Things within reason we will show on the show.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man.
No, I know. I'm just giving you a bad time. All right. This comes from a local viewer, Zach, because this is some.
Thank you, Zach.
We're in Omaha. If you didn't know, we're in Omaha, Nebraska. Pin in the middle of the United States of America, if you're not familiar. And I know everybody thinks whatever about Nebraska, but this is where we are. And Trump is going to be here tomorrow. He's visiting our grand state. And this happened last night. And let me get this brought up here for you to see with your eyes. There was some vandalism that occurred. And let me get this image big so we can really cherish it. There are some big grain towers on our. This is on I-80, which is our main interstate right through town here, and someone very delicately and beautifully graffitied "Dump Trump" across the grain towers there.
Were they trying to say "dump truck"?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what
Yes.
they misspelled truck. Yes.
Yeah.
They're like "dump truck." It's.
They were probably. If you're up there and it's like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna graffiti here? And then you see a dump truck go by. Dump truck.
Well, actually, it's little known around the area, but Dump Truck is actually a pretty famous rapper in Omaha. He's got a really great hip hop career.
Dump truck.
Yo, dump truck in the house, and then he was like, "I want you to put dump truck on there," and then the Trump thing, it just it happened. But dump truck, dump Trump, so it rhymes. That's pretty good. That's a big statement. Do you think Trump feels welcome to our fine state?
Yeah, he's going to be here this weekend, right?
But do you think he feels welcome now? That was already
absolutely.
Absolutely.
He's like, this is my kind of people.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, so it right on I-80 on the grain elevator it says "Dump Trump." Yeah.
Now the owner though is upset about this, right?
No, he loves it.
No.
He loves it.
I guess they have pictures of whoever did the tagging. So.
Oh, really?
There's potentially going to be an arrest.
Oh, it says the quote in the article says this is an act of vandalism that is neither sponsored, condoned, or encouraged by myself or the co-owner of my property.
Well, you know what? I consider it vandalism that they took all of those nice things that were on the side of the silos down.
Yeah, they used
to be pretty. I don't know what cost money about them hanging there.
The people who did that left town.
I understand that they got run out of town.
Yeah.
But I don't understand how it costs money to let those things hang there.
I don't know, but you got to upkeep them or something.
I guess.
Wash them.
I don't know. They looked nice. I wish they'd come back.
But now it says "Dump Trump" up there, which that's
Dump Trump.
That had to take all night to do that, right? That.
Yeah. Well,
had to.
Yeah.
There's a lot of. It's not like they just did outlines. It is outlines, but they did nice thick outlines to where it's not.
Yeah, and there's a little silhouette of a person at the end of it. But go ahead.
What I hope happens. Trump takes a picture of this and then goes around to bars and says, "Oh, I just got dumped. See, here's the message.
That'd be
you
good.
You want to grab a drink with me?"
He's gonna use it to pick up women. I'm sure his wife will like it. Maybe he'll just tweet it and be like, #I love Hispanics.
He's like, I need some maternity leave.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're talking about the picture up here and I see the person on the end, that can't be a silhouette of the person that actually did this, right? Because that would make it easier for them to hunt him down, right?
Well,
he's stuck up there.
You just take a picture of the silhouette of the person.
Kyle, that's how that works.
Yep. That
seems like it'd be easier.
Yeah. Everyone is known, but everyone's shadow is unique, actually.
Right.
It's like a fingerprint.
Yeah.
Oh, we did that.
Yeah.
Don't you find it suspicious that the body fell exactly within this chalk outline?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Sorry, Pink Panther references there, right?
Okay,
Wow.
now we know Pink Panther is the way to get to Trevor.
Trevor's gonna laugh at that every time. It's golden.
Hey, sorry, I love the Pink Panther.
That's actually the jokes that he uses on all the ladies.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that wraps it up for us tonight, ladies.
Is that
and
all of our
gentlemen.
time?
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching tonight. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. Apocalyptic, thank you for you're a newcomer and you're hanging out. Come back next week. We do this every Thursday
Eat
night.
a taco, man.
Tell all your friends.
And Crazy, thanks for hanging out in the chat. We know you're lurking out there, Metal Geek, so thanks for that. Thank you to Nathan for joining us all the way from the grand state of Texas. That is large and in charge. Be sure.
But I have no belt buckle.
Yes, not yet, but soon. Yeah, make sure you spay and neuter your cats and dogs, and we'll see you next week.
That's original.
It is. I didn't steal it. But anyways, yeah, make sure we got to plug our social media, so make sure you like us on Facebook, find us on Twitter, and follow us there. Subscribe on YouTube, please.
The Men in a
that
Tub.
place that people can give us money now.
The Minute Tub, yeah. You can go to our Patreon and support us. We appreciate it. We want to do more. We're doing. We got a video we're going to be shooting on Saturday. We're going to the Free Comic Book Day. We're going to talk to some people, see what they're excited about, and that'll be up on our YouTube page. So please go and support our YouTube channel. We would appreciate that. You can always catch our archives there. Also, you can listen on iTunes or anywhere that you get your podcasts. Share it with your friends. Let them know that you like it. Maybe they'll like it. Be part of our community. We appreciate that. And we're going to go home now and sleep.
Yeah.
Because in our neck of the woods, it's like 11 p.m.-ish.
There you go.
So, again, thanks to all for joining us.
Sleepy time.
We are leaving. We will see you next week. I'll be streaming on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to be playing Uncharted 4, so be there for that. It's going to be an exciting time. If you're on, which the reviews came out for that game today, which everybody's just like raving and like gushing over that game. So if you're gonna get it, you're probably if you're even considering it, you're probably gonna get it. So I'm not sure if my stream is gonna put you over the edge, but hey, if you're on the fence, come sit on it with me.
Check it out,
and we'll see y'all next week.
So you.
It's been real.
It's been fun.
Sayonara.
Bye, guys.
It's 5 a.m. where Apocalyptic is. Way to hang in there with us. I like it. Good night, all y'all.
Or good morning.
Or good morning. Have a good morning.